Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is Love at Trafalgar. And the text level is 8. Learn how to make really complicated sentences, check everything you learned, and practice using it by writing and talking. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
Love at Trafalgar. As the sun set over the horizon, Captain James Fraser gazed out at the sea, his mind consumed by the memories of his lost love, Emily.
It had been 3 years since they parted ways, and yet the pain still lingered. He thought back to their time together on the Hound's Victory, where they shared countless moments of joy and laughter amidst the chaos of war.
Just then, a commotion broke out among the crew as they spotted a lone ship approaching. James' instincts told him it was the French fleet, and he knew that this could be their chance to turn the tide of the war. With renewed purpose, he rallied his men and prepared for battle. As the enemy ships drew closer, James couldn't help but think of Emily once more. He wondered if she was safe, if she had found happiness without him. But with a stern resolve, he pushed those thoughts aside and focused on the task at hand. The battle raged on with cannons blaring and swords clashing, but James remained steadfast, his heart fixed on victory.
In the end, it was not just a victory that James won, but also a newfound sense of purpose. He realized that he had been given a second chance to make a difference in the world, and he was determined to use it to bring about peace and justice. And as he stood on the deck of his ship surveying the aftermath of the battle, he knew that Emily would be proud of him.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I love how Captain James Fraser was so invested in Emily's safety, even though they parted ways 3 years ago. It made me think about my own relationships and how it would feel if I had to leave someone behind.
Yeah, but what really got me was when he pushed his thoughts of Emily aside and focused on the battle. He's like a superhero or something.
I'm so impressed by Captain James Fraser's sense of purpose and determination. It makes me want to be more like that in my own life.
Actually, I think what struck me most was the historical context and how it relates to our current times. It's a reminder that even though we've made progress, there's still much work to be done.
That's so true, and I love how the novel shows us that even in the midst of chaos, we can find moments of beauty and connection. It gives me hope for the future.
Yeah, and it's cool how Captain James Fraser uses his experiences to make a difference in the world. We should all strive to be like that.
I'm just going to say it again. I love this novel. It's so inspiring and thought-provoking. I'm going to recommend it to all my friends.
Well said, Mig, and let's not forget the importance of education in making a positive impact on society. We must continue to educate ourselves and others about the world around us.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What was Captain James Fraser's primary concern when he saw the French fleet approaching? A. He was worried about his ship's speed. B. He was concerned about his crew's safety. C. He wondered if Emily was safe. D. He was focused on winning the battle. E. He was thinking about his lost love, Emily. The answer is D. He was focused on winning the battle. Question 2. What did Captain James Fraser realize after the battle? A. He had lost all sense of purpose. B. He had gained a new sense of pride. C. He had found a new love interest. D. He had been given a second chance to make a difference in the world. E. He had won the battle but not achieved anything. The answer is D. He had been given a second chance to make a difference in the world. Question 3. What did Billy say he liked about Captain James Fraser? A. He was impressed by his ship's speed. B. He loved how he focused on Emily's safety. C. He thought Captain James Fraser was like a superhero. D. He admired his sense of purpose and determination. E. He was fascinated by the historical context. The answer is C. He thought Captain James Fraser was like a superhero. Question 4. What did Carrie think about Captain James Fraser? A. He thought he was too slow. B. He loved how he pushed thoughts of Emily aside and focused on the battle. C. He admired his sense of purpose but not his actions. D. He agreed with Billy that he was like a superhero. E. He didn't think much about him. The answer is B. He loved how he pushed thoughts of Emily aside and focused on the battle. Question 5. What did Meg say she liked most about the novel? A. She loved how it showed historical context. B. She was inspired by Captain James Fraser's sense of purpose. C. She thought it was a good love story. D. She admired his ship's speed. E. It made her think about her own relationships. The answer is B. She was inspired by Captain James Fraser's sense of purpose. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning into my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.